So I woke up today to a rather horrifying video of a woman with half of her head swollen, crying in a hospital bed. She was screaming and crying because that night a man had asked her for her number, and she said no. And in response, he picked up a brick and threatened her in front of a group of men. He threatened her with a brick. Now, these men watched this proceeding and did nothing to intervene. They did nothing to intervene and instead watched this man hit a woman in the face with a brick. She is in the hospital simply for rejecting a man. And it could have been way worse. When you hear people saying it's all men, that's what they're talking about. Because it was one man that swung, but it's also every man in his life that led him to believe he could get away with that. It was also every man at that scene who proved that to be true. So I need y'all to disillusion yourself of the fairy tale. Because when I make videos about this exact situation happening all the time, what I get back is that doesn't happen. Men are natural born protectors. So I guess nature just didn't kick in that night. For none of them. Had that been a group of women, one or multiple would have stepped in. I see that all the time. So I need us to stop closing our eyes and ears and men are protectors. I need us to stop doing that. No deflections. Oh, he's not a real man. He's a man. No victim blaming. No, it's not all men. It doesn't matter. This is an all men issue. Nobody's asking you to jump out and start catching bullets. The ask is for us to stop creating that guy. That guy doesn't spawn out of thin air. There are too many people that are that guy. That is not a random occurrence. That's a symptom of the society that we have. That's a symptom of this belief that violence is a masculine trait. That's a symptom of this belief that men are entitled to women's time and their bodies. That's a symptom of this belief that men shouldn't express emotions except for anger. Men never learning how to maturely deal with disappointment or rejection. This is the result of toxic masculinity. When you close your eyes and ears and you act like this doesn't happen, and instead you just keep on saying men are protectors, what you're doing is creating more of that guy. We got to get it together. To the woman in that video, Ro, I am so sorry that happened to you. I hope you're able to recover quickly.